Yeah.
Well, if I pick up an A7IV and you want to try it out and consider switching over to the dark side over here, the Sony, the tech god sphere, you can definitely try it out. So it's kind of like the same story though. So like, give me some photography features. We have a variable low pass filter, which I don't know, might be nice in some really bright light, but I mean, I'm constantly like kind of okay with my max shutter speed most of the time. So it's kind of a, low pass filter. Okay,
I was gonna say that's gonna go on the sensor,
it's
right?
for like Moray. Sorry, I read that a little bit wrong, but yeah, it's
so that's gonna decrease sharpness.
Yeah, that's still kind of a video thing. So you got Moray more in photography than video.
But that's gonna decrease sharpness. And then a bunch of years ago, we were buying cameras that didn't have them and spending more money on them not to have it.
The 800E.
EOS
R. The EOS R. Yeah. Exactly. The 800E. There's.
Yeah,
that doesn't excite me.
So one thing on the photography end that's actually talked about here is multi-shift, and so that's a thing where you put your camera on a tripod, and then it does like 3 different readouts, and then combines them all into like, I think the file here should be over 100 megapixels. So you're gonna have a 24 megapixel sensor from the rumored specs. I don't know, the specs did look pretty legit.
But it's like HDR still?
No, it's 3 different shots, and basically it uses the IBIS to move the sensor around 1 pixel, and so it uses like one pixel, or it's, I don't know, basically triples your resolution. So or more somehow. So the A7R4, it's able to capture like a 200 megapixel image for stationary subjects, and the dynamic range is also increased. But for me, I don't shoot on a tripod at all. It's just like something about a tripod. So it's not an appealing picture to me.
But if maybe you were doing landscapes or car stuff, like you'd probably use those.
Yeah, like landscapes or like real estate, like architectural or products photography, something like that.
So I mean, I guess that's actually, now that you guys mentioned it, I think that's actually more interesting than I initially thought, because if you're doing stationary stuff, you can add triple the resolution or more. And then it's saying that we're going to move from just one UH2 or UHS2 card slot to 2 now. So both cards will read at the same speed, which
it has 2 card slots now. It's just one is regular.
One is UH1 and then one is UH2. Gotcha. So yeah, one card always buffers faster.
So then if you were like writing to both cards, there wouldn't be a slowdown anymore. They'd be the same.
Yeah, everything would be exactly the same. I mean, that's a nice little upgrade. I mean, I think with like Canon and Nikon not like doing the dual card slots, I mean, just having dual card slots is really enough for me, and that's what I'm mostly concerned about. But for anybody who's doing action shots, I mean, this is a nice little upgrade because the buffer's going to clear out faster if you're writing to both cards and stuff. So yeah, and then like the Fuji X-T4 rumor, it's looking like it's going to have 6K video recording, which 4K is already enough for me. So
yeah, I don't know anyone that's doing 6K.
Yeah,
I thought it would go 8K.
Yeah, so
16K.
Yeah, with these specs right here, I don't really see anything too much that's going to make me buy an A7 IV over the A7 III, unless the ISO and dynamic range was improved. Then it would.
Or maybe if the processors were a lot faster.
Yeah.
No, you know. Yeah, I mean your camera's snappy enough now.
Yeah.
You don't feel like.
Yeah, like auto. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it all just depends on stuff that are that we don't currently know about, like all the all the sort of techie sensor things for me. So I don't know. I guess we'll have to see how that shapes up a little bit down the road. We'll definitely follow up there. This was a clip from the Full Photo Footage podcast. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we will see you every Sunday for a new podcast. Every Sunday, new podcast. Subscribe now. Thank you very much. Thanks.